Ooh, okay.
Is this thing on?
I think it is. Let's do this.
When it's time to party, we will party hard.
Talk over it, or we will get sued.
Talk over it, yeah!
John Paul, talk over it.
This is not Intro WK, it's not!
Pretty good. Pretty good Andrew W.
Yeah, party, oh yeah, I'm Dave Grohl's retarded brother, let's get it started!
Pretty good.
Woo.
Fun.
Sweat Equity Podcast. This is actually one of my guilty pleasures. Is a little.
I fucking love this song. I love it.
You can't be like, "Hey guys, you want to get the party started?" and then you flop this on.
Yeah, but put on the Andrew WK station. It's like, what else? What else is there?
Excuse
you have
me,
any other
I thought we were
songs?
gonna watch Sense and Sensibility. No, we're getting the party started. I wear white T-shirts with barbecue stains on it. Woo!
Thought it was blood.
Was it?
I don't know.
We both kind of look the same.
The
blood
album
will-
cover is a bloody nose.
I saw him in Austin, just randomly a pop-up concert one time. It was pretty entertaining.
Oh yeah, the dude.
And then I walked right into him, like bumped into him, literally.
Oh yeah.
It was a South by Southwest something or other.
Was he a big guy?
I'm 5'11". He's taller than me.
Pretty big.
6'2", maybe.
Good for him.
Yeah, in a world, in an industry full of people that you think are 6'3",
Yeah.
that are really 5'7".
Yeah. I just saw Sly Stallone in something. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
The older he gets, he's teeny tiny. He's like Danny DeVito now.
You shrink.
Yeah. Head keeps getting bigger, but body not so much.
Shout out to our producer John Paul. This is where you talk.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Oh.
Wow, that's why you're behind the
see.
glass.
No, fucking it up.
Yeah.
I got it. All right,
Wow.
Mike.
Yeah, get off.
You are Sweat Equity's bear is to college football, basically. College game day, excuse me. Eric Redinger, how are you doing?
That's me, buddy.
Thank you.
Sweat Equity Podcast.
Merry Christmas.
We're on all the things. If we're not on all the things, tell us. We'll be on it.
We'll do those things.
We're on iTunes. Give us a 5-star review. That 5-star review, but you got to write like a little sentence. And I don't care what it is. The weirdest thing will get read on this show.
Yeah.
For sure.
Review it.
You can hate on either of us.
Could do a different language.
As long as you give the 5-star, but it's got to be a positive hate. If you use negative terms, it doesn't help us. Did you know that?
I don't care. You could be negative to me.
But I'm saying, like, if they use like negative verbs or things
oh.
like that, it'll
For
be
the
read
computers
as,
and algorithms.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And that's almost for all review sites that are legit.
Yeah. This wasn't not my best place to go eat. Okay.
Right.
Good. Sounds like you hated it.
I had one of our RevShare clients call me today. He got a bad review from someone. It's like, can you fix this? And I was like, buddy, you're not.
If you don't got
we're
that
not-
bird eye, dog.
We're working on a contract. I mean, like, you're not under contract, man. But
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do. I was like, I'll do you a favor, so we can barter a little bit. I'll do your MailChimp login, and I'll send something out for you, because all the things I see you guys try to do is shit.
Mm-hmm.
To try to get some reviews.
Oh, I see. A review push.
Well, we're doing a call to action right now. It's like, hey, you want to help out the podcast. You don't want to do the sponsors. This is one really easy thing. Like, literally, you could pause right now. It takes 45 seconds. This is what's unbelievable when I've asked my best friends to do this.
Yeah.
And I see them. I'm like, I'm sitting right there. Like, we're not doing anything, right? I know our schedule is clean.
I'll
for
do it
20
later.
minutes. They're like, I'll do it. Okay, just shut up. And I'm like, no,
I
do
know.
it. Do it now. Just do
I
it
know,
now.
but I hate when people do that shit. I'm like, I'm not going to do it now because you're so adamant about it.
Well, you might.
Get out of my face.
I'll play the audience though, but like most people will not remember that, right? I think you
Remember
would. I
what?
think you're more thoughtful in that way. I think you would do it if this was the scenario, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm saying most of my closest friends all have ADD like I do, and it's like,
As soon as you leave the room, you don't exist.
oh yeah, they're fucking getting on Tinder like in 5 seconds, and that just Men in Black their whole memory.
Good.
Yeah,
So,
good on you.
good friends you got.
Yeah, well, it's
My
a two-way
friends-
street.
My friends come and produce.
Ooh.
That's for you, John Paul.
John Paul and I are more than friends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look
we-
at that producing.
We double Dutch ruddered each other.
All right,
dry.
don't break the thing. I'll take it right away. Thinks he's cool.
Sorry.
Yeah, I want to make sure that are we doing the Patreon now
No, this is a regular podcast.
All right, I made a punch list. I've got to start Otter AI. Yeah,
That punch list you have looks a little bit nutso.
I know because I was writing it as I was driving.
It looks like it. Oh, there's our first
Am I-
fire alarm going
Yeah.
off. You
I
can
doubt.
hear that through the headphones, so it's probably getting
I know, but there's a lot of stuff that I think like, oh, the fridge. They could hear the fridge.
That stuff, no.
But
That's like the 10th fire alarm that we've had today. It goes off about every 30 minutes.
safety
right now.
first, Eric.
Well, we got a restaurant downstairs that sometimes gets a little grease fire action, but I
Sure.
don't know what it could be today.
And we're in a 100-year-old building.
Oh, right. That's why the bricks crumble every time I touch them.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, just like if you look over there, those there's like a thin
I
layer
look
of
retarded
powder.
trying to touch. Do they really?
Yeah, don't do it now. I'll show you later.
Well, yeah. I was thinking about this. I'm trying to get better on routines and stuff, and I'm getting super dad mode during the holiday season. I'm trying to write down these like what would a really good dad do? Like
These goals that you want to change.
well, like you should check the fire alarms. Or I mean, your smoke detectors and stuff on the reg. Like, what would a really, really good dad
Yeah.
do? Not a cool dad,
Oh, dude, I
not
was
just a good dad.
I was putting the
The
kids,
best dad.
kids down for bed the other night, and Avery, my daughter, is 6. She saw the smoke detector for the first time, like on the wall. It's been there for 6 years.
Sure.
And
Is that a computer up
she's
there?
like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Well, it's a smoke detector for in case there's a fire." She's
It's
like,
the house's diaphragm.
"What are we gonna do if there's a fire?" I'm like, "Well, you know,
So yeah,
just smash these windows over here or whatever. Well, it'll be fine. We have a small house. It won't be, you know, we can just run to the other side. You'll be fine."
so does this stop at anecdote?
This,
Or are you going to start doing fire drills?
it definitely didn't stop there. It's been a recurring question. It's like, what if the fire, you know, is on the pool? Okay,
Like the Cleveland River on fire?
right.
What
I'm
is
like, I don't know, dude. She's 6. It's hard to like. I don't know how to address these things.
Yeah, I'm not there yet for sure.
You will
but
be.
No, yeah.
You will be.
Yeah, and the kids are half Asian, so it's kind of like they're gonna be smarter than me at 4. You know.
Oh, I thought there was an Asian fire thing.
No. I'm just saying they're. I can already see they're gonna be smarter than their dad, and that's scary when they're babies.
Yeah, you can see it.
I can see it
Yeah.
in their folded eye. So they're my kids. Okay,
You
don't.
love having that ticket.
I love it, bro.
Play that card.
Yeah, I play it all the time. It helps me a lot. Holiday season is stressful. We were talking about that last episode, I believe.
Mhm.
That's my thing when I'm stressed, and I'm stressed and doing a lot. Is I get our friend of the program, Henry Hollingsworth, introduced me to the term. He's part of All Day. If you need a UX UI guy, digital dementia.
Yeah. I'm there.
Anybody who does online like we do, the multiple tabs, polygamy of tabs, called Mormon tab, opener.
Harem of tabs.
Yeah, you are the Bunny Ranch owner of tabs.
Yeah,
You're that guy.
I'm trying to think of it.
Dennis Hoff. That's
Yes.
that guy's name.
Good job.
You're on the computer in those 4-hour, 3-hour sessions where it feels like you haven't blinked, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not writing any notes or a log or any of that. And I definitely get that. But I get like kind of real IRL, as the kids say, in real life dementia as well. When you're stressed, you're like, did that happen?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I haven't slept much in the last 4 days.
Mhm.
You have Christmas, like I had to prep for that.
Such a relaxing time.
So
Christmas
cool.
It is.
So cool. So cool.
Yeah.
I have some other stuff I have to sit on for probably a couple of months.
Okay. He's not even.
I'm gonna gag order myself. I want
That
time to
good.
reflect on it too.
You should.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a lady. No.
I'd be fine.
I do need to get that vasectomy. Keep
Right.
writing that down.
And then learn how to say it.
Vasectomy. Is that how you say it? Like
No.
Ricola?
Vasectomy. It's a V A.
Ricola.
Are you done?
Where's the sound?
Oh.
Have you updated these sounds?
Nope.
Nice.
I have, but
Way to be 2019, man.
okay. It's not 2019 yet. I can still use my same drops.
By the way, if you own a business and you haven't even thought about an outline of what you're doing in 2019, you're fucking out of your mind.
Then just close shop.
I'm about to send an email blast from our consulting company that says some kind of hate about, you should already be planning 2020. Something a little like, hey man, get on it.
It's a bit aggressive.
But you gotta be just like stand-up jokes. You can't be vanilla in that subject line. You gotta be either I got a secret or fear.
Yes.
I'm going more fear-based.
Yeah. Good.
That you're behind.
Good. Nice. Threaten people. That's good.
No,
good in business.
we're using that share through site. The headline
right.
sharethrough.com.
Scores out your titles and your email subject.
Like, I'll use a certain verb and it'll be like, I'll look through that list and go, oh, that one's better.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh.
So a thesaurus.
In a way, it goes more towards an emotion, right? Because our online personalities, behaviors. This is why I love digital marketing. It's kind of always a psychology test, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like most people don't know what's going on online. Like really.
Oh no.
Did you see? Like I heard what was the thing with Congress where they were trying to grill someone from Google, the head of Google, and it's like, why can't I log into this? One of the people was
like, that's Facebook.
Right. And they're like,
yeah,
that's not us. And he's like, no, I can't get in there.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
Well,
people running the country.
I saw it as opportunity for work. I was like, that means our whole thing is to slide in right in that gap between millennials and the older folk, Generation X and above.
The elder millennials. We are the bridge.
We're the communicators. To explain the internet the best we can,
You'd think they got it by now. Because, everybody, the
they
people who are being born are younger. So, like, all the old people are still there, right? So they're not going anywhere.
They're in the fourth quarter,
They haven't learned yet.
As my dad's friends did, talking about my dad, he started going to church.
Oh, yeah.
After a while, and they started doing the fourth quarter, holding the four up. I was like,
start hedging.
I couldn't stop laughing when I
Start
heard
hedging,
that. I was
Larry.
Like, damn, dude, that's pretty. That's a pretty good fucking hate.
That's good.
They all were doing it, like when they're all fucked up, and holding up the four in your hand. All right, so stress, man. I've been stressed out. I know you do a lot of good stuff to help with that. I actually tried to do some breathing techniques.
That's the easiest one.
I've had panic attacks the last 2 nights.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, it'll happen sometimes. I'm telling you, this is the most stressful I've ever been.
I believe you.
I was like, just get to recording this. Just get to here on the calendar. Just get through that little scene. Now, I know right after this, it's like when you played Zelda on SNES, Super Nintendo. You think you beat the game, and then it's a whole... You think you beat 9 worlds or what? 9.
Right. You got the Triforce.
Yeah, you beat 9 different castles, and then it's like, oh, this is it's a link in time, and it flips into this bizarro world. So you have to do another 9.
Was that the Super Nintendo one?
That was the best one.
John Paul, can you weigh in on that? Yeah, just 5 minutes later.
He didn't even move.
Is he shitting? Okay, he's not going to
Is
weigh
he
in.
alive?
Thank you, fuckface.
Is he catatonic?
Son of a bitch.
You have a microphone there, and it's way far away.
He's not moving like he's going to talk.
You look like an evil villain leaning back and like just not moving.
Anyways, Legend of Zelda.
I'm dealing with a little something I don't know if I should bring up, but the stream is kind of skippy
That's fine. Just leave it.
at some points.
It's fine.
Okay.
I think. I don't
So,
know.
Legend of Zelda, Hyrule, all that. You got to go beat Ganon. Then you got to beat him again, I
Yeah.
think.
Ganon.
I just remember
Rich Ganon.
Yeah. Zelda beats Rich Ganon. It's actually Link.
Talk about fourth quarter. He didn't have a shot.
A Link to the Past. Wow, really hitting these dad wordplay.
2002 Super Bowl.
But I know. So what I used to do, this is a bad habit I'd have. I get through this like hard hump of shit, and then I'd be like, "Yeah, son,
Party time.
and then like
Why
kind
pick
of
that song?
relax and not be proactive.
It's really because you're tired from all the shit that just happened.
I'm like,
It's
oh, I
really-
can get like 6 hours of sleep, continuous, no break. Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's amazing.
It's like different energies. It's like you got to just play it.
But I can't be soft in the morning. I got to be
Right.
a hard motherfucker,
Right.
as Dave Goggins says. But
That's
gotta
the
be
one. Yeah, you got to get up early. Just get that shit done.
I always get soft after getting through a huge hump of work, and life's not that way, really.
Yeah.
Like, to get what you want to do, it's a lot of discipline, and it seems backwards to do a lot of these discipline things when you're stressed.
That's when you need it the most.
I thought about you talking about stretching last night, and I
Yeah.
was like, all right, I'm going to stretch. I listened to the Incremental. Shout out to your
shout out to myself.
your nested podcast. And
Podcasting is hard.
solo podcasting is hard for sure.
Yeah, and I was running the video. I don't know what I was thinking, but
Look,
it's
it's
fun.
an experiment.
I don't care.
Well, that's kind of the meta of the Incremental is the story. The through line's got to be you working on that too.
Exactly.
That part.
I started in my house.
Yeah.
That wasn't flying, so I brought it here.
They're like, pro tip.
Yeah.
If you need a jerk cut,
That's a good tip.
what was it? But you're like,
No, you
make sure to
have something you want to hide, put it behind a jerk off station because people aren't going to be looking.
Oh, yeah.
They'll see a jerk off. They know what that is.
That makes-
Stay away from there.
Yeah, we should get like
Hopefully we don't have anything
jerk
like
off
that.
teepees and just be really on brand.
Like the
Like-
PPTPs for the children.
Yeah, but like a dude's one that's just a little bit over, like way too big.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're going to need a lot of
You need-
space up under
right,
it to
you-
get the arm going.
Yeah, you need it like you need a good rotation.
Yeah.
So call it 3 feet TP
Yep.
that sits over you like a snuggie,
Mm-hmm.
but it's pointy.
I like it.
This could work.
This could work good.
I mean, it's very obvious what you're doing,
Absorbent.
but like at least
But you
it's
don't
covered,
Yeah.
right?
It's not illegal.
And then sweat
that
lodge, boom.
I think we got it. What were we talking about?
Stress of the holidays. How were your holidays?
Oh, they're
How-
good. They're
Did
good.
you have a lot of latkes?
No. I did drink. I drank and ate whatever I wanted. Can't not do it.
So you're not ketogenic right now.
Right now, I probably am.
Oh, but
Did a
you
little-
broke free for.
Oh yeah.
You got out of there for a little
I'll
bit.
do like I'll fast the next day as long as I can,
Oh,
and then
oh my God.
just because you'll get to a point where it's like if it's late enough, you can only eat so much, and you're fine. It's not like I'm gonna die.
It's like Gremlins, yeah.
So, got a adopt kid.
That's dangerous.
Don't even have to. It's a kid. It's a version for the kids.
I wonder if we can ask it. I've been meaning to look this up. Can I ask it to not track me for advertising?
Probably not.
I bet there has
That's why
to be a
they're
way.
so cheap.
No, you have to be. Well, no one asked this question. Is what I'm saying.
Mm.
I bet they legally have to allow that to
Probably.
be a thing.
I don't know. It's real sticky with the legals.
Well, if you have to do it for a website and a browser, right?
It is like a
And,
cookie.
and a platform. That's definitely a cookie.
Yeah.
And cache is the word stored.
Yeah.
We should know this.
But yeah, it's like a storage.
I know programmatic advertising,
Well-
but I can't remember this.
Yeah, they probably bury it in an app somewhere that you got to like go through a lot of shit to disable it. Amazon's interface is not nearly as good as Apple's or
Yeah, because they don't care.
Right.
They'll lose. They have two, I guess, big parts to their company, and they don't care about losing money on everything else. Is
dude. I
the
mean,
strategy?
those Fire tablets. I got the 7. I think it was. They were $30 a piece. Like, give them to the kids and then just let's fuck it
Fire
up.
tablet, really?
Yeah, $30 each.
Yeah,
They're normally like
that,
50.
That smells bad to me, right? 50? That's it?
That's normally what they are
Why aren't we doing a bunch of those in here for Video Village?
because
and
they
stuff?
suck.
Oh,
They're not any good, but I mean, to watch YouTube videos are fine
huh.
for the children's.
I'm gonna get those then.
Yeah. Well, you got to wait for the Prime Day deal or something. It was right before Christmas. It was $30.
Huh? Wow.
The
I didn't know
bigger
that.
ones are only like 70. I
So
think.
dealing
Don't
with
matter.
stress, you give one of those to the kid, distracts
Walk
them,
away.
but then you feel like a bad parent.
Well, it does. It'll say, Alexa, tell me a bedtime story. It'll do it.
Really?
It's like, all right, cool.
I don't. I kind of don't like. I don't like
It's-
reading out loud, so I don't like reading. I make up stuff on the story, and I was like,
You can
"Oh
still
wait,
get
this would
away
be
with
really bad because he's not going to learn any of that."
it. Yeah, he's not
if
going
he
to learn
like
how to
reread
read.
it.
No, yeah, it's good. The reading of the book before bed is a good process thing. The kids, they love the routine. So
Routine's
habits-
everything, man.
Getting, work the book in there. I was not all about it, but it's good now. And I mean, now my daughter could read everything, so she's reading to me.
One thing I forget to ask all the guests, and we should have some kind of stable of questions that we kind of always ask. I always want to know their schedule for really productive people. I haven't gone over your schedule in a while. We haven't done it on air. You got me on the morning routine, getting up early. What is your schedule?
4 a.m. alarm goes off.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm up,
Punch
moving
something?
around. At some point, I usually Wim Hof at home. That's about 15 minutes.
What's the breathing like?
Fully in. That you breathe in it all the way in, and then you
Breathe,
just let a
my
little
bestie
bit,
friend.
just leave a little bit out, and then you're good.
I used to watch too much TV.
I know. So that's around 4:15 to do as much stretching as I can if I'm planning to go to the gym.
Do you do any I was doing watching the yoga videos on YouTube, like 10 minutes for beginners. You do any of that, or you just do your own
I
little
just
thing?
do my own shit. I mean, I've just kind of messed with it, and I'll look at yoga poses online, but I don't know. I've just made up my own routine. There's
Yeah.
fire alarm number 2.
And you don't.
How
All
long is
right.
that?
So I stopped you there.
Anyway, so I'll try and get some breathing in, some stretching in. If I'm going to the gym, I'm leaving the house at 4:45, work out till 5:30. And I got my workout. It's 4 days a week, 30 minutes, I'm out. So
Yeah.
lifting weights per week, 2 hours. That's it.
I've
And
been
then
getting on that too. Yeah. The quick one.
you need to get on the treadmill with the laptop in front of you. That's where it's at.
We're
'cause
gonna
you
get
could
that
just
in
go
here.
all day.
I wrote that as a goal for Q1. I want to do so well that we have that really cocky treadmill that you fold up, put under the desk,
You don't need that one. Get the $400 gold
or whatever.
gym
I just
at
want.
Walmart.
No, we can go on Craigslist and find someone that doesn't use it. I'm sure, and find something that way.
Yeah.
But
you
I'm
want
saying
the douche one.
well, I want someone to walk in and be like, "Whoa, this guy's a fucking winner!"
Whoa.
Like,
Look
like
at that
we have
treadmill.
2 video production companies next door to us, and I want them to they bring people by sometimes, and I want them to be like,
Happened early today. I'll tell you about
"Oh
it
yeah."
later.
I just want them to walk in and see, they've walked in. Because I leave the door open a lot, just because I just don't feel like closing it.
Mhm. I know.
Well, I mean, it's a friendly atmosphere in this office building, so I want to.
Cheers.
Well, I want to see who's here sometimes. I want to see if our video guys are there or whatever. But I left it open, and I was on the phone. I had a tutorial on the TV in front of me. I had iPad on the spin bike while spinning, and then holding the phone in my hand with the earbuds in.
Psycho.
I look like a total douche.
I'm multitasking.
And I'm wearing shit that's way too small. Just a little bit too small.
My body's filling with information.
My dad got a Lululemon shirt that was one size too small, and I was like, what is going on here?
Your dad did?
My sister gets us Lululemon stuff, and
Is
I
that-
appreciate
They
it.
have dude stuff?
It's actually really good.
I don't know.
It's
this
really
thing.
soft. It's really
They
nice.
sell it at Walmart?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
They
Somebody
sell
else has to buy that.
woo-woo women. It's the Wu-Tang.
Yeah. Okay. Write that down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa, that is gold. Jesus Christ.
Coming.
I
Just
can't
'cause
wait
I
to get back on
can't make it.
stage.
Yeah. That's good.
It's one of my
Well, don't do
goals
that on
this year.
stage.
I'm going to get on stage, maybe even film a special-ish kind of thing, an album.
It's a big jump.
Well, I have material. I mean, I have it
Might as well.
in the can.
Might as well. You should.
I have a contract still with New Wave Entertainment, technically.
Are they still in business? Let's look it up.
Yeah, they're the biggest one.
Okay, I believe you. Well,
When I signed, they're like, we got this girl Whitney Cummings, and I was like,
and this guy.
I was like, I guess apparently they were giving out a lot of deals at one point, but trying to secure a lot of people. But
Yeah.
yeah. So it doesn't have an ending date, so I technically still have a deal with them.
Yeah, but you're not getting paid, so it's kind of you're just
I have an in though to
owned
call
by
them and be
them.
like, hey, I do this business show.
let's
no
do
one-
it live
No,
right now.
there's no comic I know that can do stand up and actually talk business.
Okay, yeah. I'm trying to think
Uh,
now.
It's a good niche, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Corporate shit.
Yeah, no, I'm sold on the podcast. I'm here.
I know.
Hey,
I'm
by the
saying-
way, this is our 150th episode.
What?
You know that?
For realsy?
Yeah.
So circuit workout, I do that in the morning. I want to go back to the morning routine.
Yeah.
I'm doing the circuit workout, which is I'm just doing 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. I do it for 34
what?
minutes.
Weightlifting
I
or
just
just
change
like,
it. I change it up.
Okay.
Sometimes
That's key.
I'll do if I'm tired, I'll do like something like one of the easier machines, like the back where you push your back.
You shouldn't have easy
The
and
Chris
hard
Berman
machines.
back.
Yeah. But like I feel like if a machine is hard, that's the one you need to be working on.
No, but I mean, like, if I think I'm going to puke and I don't want to puke with people in there, I slow it down. Like, I'm getting in it when I'm putting the Batman soundtrack on,
Mm-hmm.
the score,
Right.
the Dark Knight Rises,
Well, obviously.
and you put it on about halfway through that album, and it kicks into fucking the tempo.
Yeah.
I did it in this office, and your kids were here.
Yeah. They
And they're like,
liked it.
"What are you doing?" It's like, "I'm going to turn into a grizzly bear." They're like, "What?"
I don't believe you.
No, they were like, "No, you're not." And I was like, "Here it comes."
You should hear what I tell them about you at home.
Oh, I'm
What
a
were you
bear.
talking? Why were you talking about that?
What?
Just now. You're talking about your circuit workout.
Because a
Well, you're
morning
doing the-
routine, I skip a lot of the rests, so I just go to the next thing.
Good for you. Yeah. That's
So
good.
you can do that workout in 20 minutes. If like that's like a pretty good clip.
I actually, because we share our activity on our Apple devices, and
Yeah.
I saw exercise bike out of here,
Uh-huh.
and we had just moved it downstairs, and then 10 minutes later, I got a thing that said Law had completed his workout. You were definitely out.
Well, I got up at 4.
redlining.
I got up at 4.
Well, I mean, I was just saying, it's funny. Your heart rate was high.
No, yeah. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm in the Spite as a motivator. I'm in the I told you yesterday
You're in the
here.
ravine.
I'm in the revenge mode of like Punisher, Batman,
Yeah.
but no violence, just kind of like
no costumes.
kind of Monte
No
Cristo
costume. Yeah.
style. Just
Sounds delicious.
I want to prove a lot of things wrong that I've been called out on this last year, and
Sexuality.
that Playgirl you found, not mine. So what if I had it open?
So your morning routine.
So mine
It
is
doesn't sound like a routine, though.
Oh,
Is
no,
it-
no,
is it
I'll give
on-
you mine.
Is it? No. I'm asking. Are you consistent?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm so what happened in the past is I wouldn't do it. I'd go fuck it and just I wrote it down actually. So I do the 4:30. I have a 34 as my number.
Right.
That was my
Bo
playing
Jackson.
number. Bo Jackson's number. We're kind of BFF. So wake up at 4:34. So that's like a weird.
That's a Gruden thing.
I don't have many idiosyncratic things, but that's one of them.
Huh.
Is that if we're near 30, like this podcast, it was like, hey, 33 is the optimal for business podcasts. I was like, make it 34.
We're gonna go 34.
My dad's number is 33, though.
You must be torn.
No, I'll be one after him. That's fine. I make the bed. That's a big one.
I never make the bed.
That's a big one.
Never. I don't care.
That one is big only because I'm so frazzled when I wake up that I've got to remember to do it
Why are you frazzled?
because I'm just not good in the morning. No, I'm not
That
good.
sleep was just. Can't believe I didn't see it coming.
I'm not good in the morning.
I am too, I think, but I haven't seen anybody or talked to anybody for the first 90 minutes of my morning in so long.
So that was the
it's like,
sell. That was the sell. That was what put it over the time. And I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah. You
it's
can
creepy.
be grumpy.
It's creepy outside.
Like, I've had people try and talk to me at the gym and shit. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'm nice, but I don't, like, continue on the conversation. It's like, I'm taking the headphones out of my ear, dude. Like, what is it you gotta...
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to the Bucks game.
I heard
Okay,
I heard
thank
in
you.
another podcast about someone who worked at 24-hour gyms. It's like you could see LA, you could see all the crackheads that would be there or gay guys that would be fucking in West Hollywood at like from like 2 to 5 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see all the winners coming in at 5 a.m. And it's a totally different crowd
Punch
that
in, punch out,
exchanges.
yeah.
It's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Because there is a weird fucking group of people that are there.
Yeah, it's always the same people, too.
With the milk jug water thing.
Oh, yeah.
Or now they're all blue and red and stuff. So wake up, make the bed. So I put the alarm. If I'm smart, I put my phone across the room as far away as I can because that makes me get up.
Have you ever gotten to a point where you just wake up without
Yeah,
an alarm?
I'm not there yet because our babies still don't sleep very well. So
Yeah,
That's-
that's gonna
well, that-
hamper that.
that'll change shortly. So then I walk dogs. Got to walk dogs.
Wait, goddamn, you're shaking this table.
I'm excited.
Sorry.
I'm pointing really tough.
I just can't-
Tough guy points. 10 to 20 minutes walk the dog. If I'm on my game, I'll try to write content or like spitball content in my head or jokes or ideas or something.
I'd suggest after the dog walk, get back while your muscles are still a little warm. Then you do a little stretching.
Well, that's go right.
Is that next?
That's next. From David
I'm a
Goggins'
genius.
book, I got it. Sit on the bike, 10 to 30 minutes. Pretty chill.
Yeah.
Anybody can really buy a stationary bike, a shitty one like I've got.
I mean, if you're walking slow on a treadmill, 3 miles an hour on a treadmill, you're moving, and you can do everything.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to have.
Sometimes I'll do it for an hour and answer emails and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I like to do, if I'm doing something like email, something like just bullshitty, like, I don't know. I feel like it's a waste of time if I can do it.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm getting at. It's like you can feel really good getting off a treadmill that says you went 3 miles over the course of an hour and you did a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
It's nice.
So then I'll stretch 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Then do the circuit workout for 34. And then it's like 6:30-ish,
Mm-hmm.
Then I decide kind of what I want to do, if I want to continue to work or do because the circuit workout's good, but I need to do more of the
You need to build
max.
some mass.
Yeah, I need to do the max for a muscle group or something, and I need to do probably at some point in the day, right?
Yeah.
So you got to fill in these slots. I'm not saying this is what I do. This is what I kind of go for. If I get 90% of this, I'm great.
Yeah. I do feel like when we get at our age now, it's just like the amount of muscles that you're trying to grow, it's kind of set sort of thing. I don't see a lot of people at 35 like packing on pounds of muscle, sort of thing without gaining fat.
So my thing on here was like, if I'm on my game, stretch 3 times a day for 10 minutes.
That's a lot.
Well, 10 minutes though.
Yeah.
You can find 10 minutes. I used to be able to do it, and then I was able to touch my toes, and I was running faster. I didn't feel like shit when I woke up every morning. I feel like shit every morning.
Really?
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah. That'll do it. I mean, you get stiff. That's the worst part. Like, that's the breathing and the stretching.
It's the
Gotta
hamstrings.
do that to the end.
Lower back is so tight.
Yeah, that psoas muscle.
What's that?
The psoas.
The psoas canal?
The one that connects your torso to your legs.
Yeah.
It's a big problem. I know anybody who has any sort of posture issues, it's right there too. Everything in the front.
So here's the rest of it. This is like ideal from here out. So then I'll go make breakfast, write 15 minutes, write the to-do list, plus 3 things I'm grateful for. I've been doing that consistently.
I want to see that list.
I'm not giving it to you. You're all over it. It's
I wanna see the
it's
other- I
things
wanna
about
see-
you and JP every day.
Let's see what else is on there.
I'm grateful for Pornhub,
Pornhub.
Brazzers, tubgirl.com.
Did you come in?
20 minutes, try to close laptop, write something, freeform write.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been doing this consistently, but when I do, this show's better. My thoughts are better. Sometimes I'll write out strategy. It's just a weird kind of like you're by yourself. Everything's still dark.
That's a good amount of time for some forced artistry stuff, like just something that has to be just that thing.
Yeah, you get a creative outlet out of the way a little bit.
Right.
And I'll write a shower thought joke in the middle of a legal pad and just try to write. I tell people this is my only advice because this is how I do it. I write something down earlier that was like a one-liner in my head. Then I'll write it in the middle of a legal pad, then write how I got to there. How did I get to this point in this joke? And then I'll write from there what happens after that, which is way longer.
That's good because it's most of the time for people like us will be like, I'm going to write for an hour on Saturday. Or whatever. And
I heard Rogan say he sits down for at least 20 every day or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it needs to be because that Saturday thing doesn't happen. It's like, even if it's 15 minutes, like anything.
When it feels like homework and it's supposed to be kind of fun, then you don't want to do it.
Right.
And so I know I'm better at everything in my life if I kind of can freeform write. It's not even, sometimes it's just like
it's just
almost
clearing
a diary of
right.
sorts.
Yeah, it's clearing you out. The stuff that you don't necessarily need to share with anybody else. Get it out.
Then this is something I've been bad about, and I will re-implement 15 to 30 minutes, get the bookkeeping done because we don't have a bookkeeper, so I have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I've been bad about that. 30 minutes after that, project management, get on Slack, say what up. All right, you doing this, what's going on? Boom,
Mhm.
okay, checking in with everything. 15 minutes after that, or 30 minutes after that, kind of checking with current clients, progress. Here's where we're at. Here's what's going on. This is when I was humming, man. This is how it would go. And then I'm right at about 9 or 10 a.m.
It's good that
But I've
you
got
got it to that point.
pretty much an all day's worth of stuff that most people do take a day.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like you got to get to that point to where it's like, okay, now I can pick what's happening.
And that those times get reduced the more we automate. You know, the more we automate, the less I have to kind of do some of that PM work.
Sure.
We can automate updates for us
Mhm.
to clients. So I always look at that like, think of these things of like, I'm trying to drill down these numbers, some of them. Like maybe your circuit workout takes you an hour. It should be 30.
Yeah.
Eventually,
'Cause you're
maybe
dicking around.
you'll get to what I'm doing and try to get to 20 for a 34-minute one.
Yeah.
And then theme our weeks, right? Theme the days as we've been told.
Theme is what you're saying?
I don't think you ever met Nick Snap when he came on the show. We need to
No,
get him
I
back.
did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
One of the first ones, I think.
He's awesome. He's a great ops consultant, and I kind of had this in my head, and he has like all the terms for everything. He knows
Yeah.
like all the Six Sigma lingo.
There's very few people that I'm like, oh, you're noticeably smarter than me.
He showed me his
podcast.
podcast, and it was a Gantt chart of everything,
Yeah.
like every task he had. He's like, okay, so I book him this far out.
I
was like-
know.
and I was, like,
Yeah, we were like, duh.
oh, that's gay.
we do the video.
No, man, look,
Video stuff.
you guys need a video. He's stupid.
Yeah.
No, I need to get him back in here just to hang with him too. We can help him with the marketing side a little bit too.
Yeah,
That's how we would kind of used to share nerd notes. But theme your day. So Monday for us as an agency, digital agency, should
Hawaiian
be
shirt day.
Hawaiian shirt day, but banana hammock pants.
That's every day.
So just like almost Winnie the Pooh. It looks like you're wearing no shorts.
Yeah, Porky Pig.
I would say Monday has to be project management, setting everything up, pulling analytics, and kind of that admin day of sorts, updating clients, right? Tuesday's business development, Wednesday marketing, Thursday more specialty work throughout all of this too, but
Priority stuff.
and then Friday's more of a
creeps up.
flex. How do we get better? But that's usually specialty work.
Yeah, that's free play.
So
Free
it's
play
kind of like, and then the goal is, I bet we could get to a 4-day work week. Or I was just talking to John Paul before we started. I bet is he asleep? I bet we could get to.
He does not look interested. He is sleeping.
No way.
I can hear him.
Oh God, you didn't even move for a minute. I was like,
I
is
guess
this that
he's
boring?
Dead more than anything. Here.
That's the 2-minute warning.
Does that make you feel good, buddy?
Look, I want to hear y'all's.
Picking his nose.
If you're listening to this, hit us up with what your morning routine is. You can take a screenshot of like your notes app or something and show us what that is.
Yeah. Give us some tips.
Well, no, I'm curious.
Always down for some new ideas.
I'm always curious how to do these hacks because, like, if I get that list I just did for myself, and including like do the small things around the house before I leave. Also, like, I'd leave and not even like take care of like my hygiene for a while, and I'd have it here
Yeah.
at the office, which is not.
That's easy to do. It sounds like you're a piece of shit, but you're not. It's easy to be like,
So I'd,
when you have two kids, it's like,
I'd
okay,
sneak
they're
out.
good.
So no, well, I have to sneak out. I can't make any. We're in an apartment.
Oh, and yeah, you're
The
in
kitchen
Whisper Zone.
bar is, oh, dude, I live like a ninja. It fucking sucks. Like, it's
Which is crazy because I can hear you stomping your way up the stairs from a mile away.
well, that I do the opposite everywhere else now. I just get waffle stompers and go, "Durr."
Yeah, I'm doing an opposites thing.
I everywhere and just tap everywhere. Mm-hmm. Nice pull.
Yeah.
Nice pull, Smith.
Name one other tap dancer.
Fred Astaire, baby. Yeah.
Was he a tap dancer?
Let's get the party started. Let's get the party.
Fred Astaire was not a fucking tap dancer. tap dancing. Pull up my screen. Okay, he was a tap dancer.
Wow! Wow!
Good. I'm glad you were right.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to Sweat Equity Podcast. We got to talk over this song so we don't get sued, and we're on everything.
Everything.
Spotify. I thought you were going to echo.
Nope, I was going to let you just
iTunes.
linger.
Google Play. Your mom's Walkman on her fanny pack. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, sweatequitypod.com. Hit us up.
We love you.